What's up, guys? It is the Muddy Puddle Squad here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So recently, I got a comment from a user. I'm not going to say his name because of privacy reasons. I don't know if he wants me to say his username on here, but I'm just not going to say it just to be safe and just for to respect his privacy. But anyway, he asked me if I could make a video talking about all the current living 109-year-old men who I think are going to make it to 110 and become a supercentenarian within the next year. I'm going to be honest with you before I get started. This is kind of a difficult thing to kind of predict. As you know, it's no human being can predict the future. But what we can do is we can just see which of these 109-year-old men are in good health and who have a good chance of becoming 110. Trying to put it that way. Again, a lot of these are not verified, but we're assuming if their ages are true, which ones of these I think are healthy enough to make it to 110 within a year. So let's get started. The first one is Huang Desheng from Taiwan, who is the oldest known living man in Taiwan. So about Mr. Huang. He was the oldest neighborhood chief in Taiwan at the age of 96. At the age of 100, he was able to walk a kilometer, which is around, I believe it's 2.2 miles. I believe it's 2. Now, don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But a kilometer is no easy task. But he was able to walk a kilometer to buy vegetables and was still climbing trees to trim them. So to me, it looks like he's in pretty good health for his age. It looks like he's still able to stand here, although this is almost 2 years ago. And his birthday is actually very, very soon. His birthday is on the 14th of November, so he seems like he is definitely a very plausible candidate for somebody who is going to be 110. The next one is Maury Markoff from the United States. Also, all of these men are 109. But over here, as you can see from these pictures, he is still using a walker at the age of 109, as you can see here. So he also seems to be in pretty good health. It says here he is the oldest known living blogger in the world. And we all know that takes, that takes some energy and some work involved. Being a blogger is not exactly easy. Especially with keeping up with news and events and stuff. So that means that he still is pretty energetic. So I would say he's got a good chance of becoming a supercentenarian. The next one is Vincent Dransfield. Now, if anybody surprises me, it's Vincent Dransfield. This guy, at the age of 109, still lives on his own. Says right here, walks unassisted, cooks for himself, drives his car every day, does his own errands, takes no daily medication, has a great memory, and has never suffered from any serious illnesses at 109 years old. So if you guys look here, he is standing on his own at 109, which is unbelievable. And he's also the oldest active firefighter, which is more unbelievable. Obviously, he doesn't go and fight fires like the younger firefighters do, but he still helps out in his local fire department. The next one is Adolfo Iriarte Portillo. Although there are no recent updates on him, I am in good faith. As the last updates, he was still in good health. So hopefully his good health has, been permitting. The next one is Jens Peter Westergaard from Denmark. So first of all, I'm going to start off here. Whenever it comes to Danish-born men, there is a huge gap, as there's only been one Danish-born man in history that has made it to become a supercentenarian. And that is Christian Mortensen, who lived 115 years and 252 days, verified by several organizations. So when we come to Jens Peter Westergaard, the statistics are in his favor to live to be a supercentenarian, because it's been so long since we've had one, and the statistics are definitely, good. as it's very unusual for somebody to be an outlier by more than 3 years. So this is definitely, he's close. He's 109, so he's definitely close. The statistics are favoring him, and but we'll have to wait and see. It seems to me like he's in pretty good health. Although I can get from this he's not exactly as mobile as he was, because he can't ride his bicycle anymore. As we know, a few years ago there was a man named Robert Marchand, unfortunately, who was passed away, but could in fact ride a bicycle at 109. So again, it's hard to predict, as there's not too many recent updates. There's not too many updates. But as the last update, it sounds like he's in decent health. The next one is Francisco Reynoso from the Dominican Republic. Although it doesn't give a status on his age, we can see here from this picture, as he does not appear to be in a wheelchair, and his wife is still living, which is good. So, he still has his family there with him, and that's definitely prolongs life to have your family there with you. So this is definitely a good sign here. His wife is still living. He does not appear to be in a wheelchair. So I think this is a good sign. Although this, I believe, is an older picture. This is from 20, so this is from a year ago. But he looks to be in pretty good health. The next one is... Oh, whoops. Something happened here. Okay. The next one is Uten Samuels from Jamaica. So this update here, he was still swinging his cutlass, which is a type of sword, at the age of 100, and could still walk without help at 109. Now, unfortunately, there's no recent updates. Again, the last picture here is from 30th July. Where's that music coming from? Sorry, I got a little distracted there. There's some music here. I don't know where that music is coming from, but sorry, I'm just going to ignore that. But he looks like he is definitely in good health. Sorry about that music. I don't know where that was coming from. But the next one is Vidar Eide. I don't know how you would pronounce that. A Norwegian man. Who also appears to be in good health. So this article here states he lives independently in the very same home he was born in over 107 years ago. Now, unfortunately, this has not been updated in quite some time. We knew between the ages of 108 and his latest 109th birthday, he was unfortunately moved into a nursing home. But that, again, that is not an indicator. That's not a bad sign. As you remember, Christian Mortensen lived in a nursing home for the last 19 years of his life. And there was one man who lived in a nursing home for 23 years. I don't remember his name, but he was in a nursing home for 23 years. So that's not an indicator of poor health. But unfortunately, a lot of times whenever really, really old people, you take them away from their daily routine, what they're used to, their familiar environment, that can definitely make an old person depressed, and that is not a good sign. That can shorten lifespan, which that in itself can cause problems, but that is not necessarily a bad sign itself. I remember watching an interview from him a couple of years ago, and he was still very, very mobile. He was able to chop wood on his own, and he still made he still carved wood and sold things that he made. It says that he uses a pair of crutches to walk around his home, so that's still good. He's still mobile. He's not completely mobile, but he is still mobile. As we can see here, he looks to still be in pretty good health. I definitely think he's going to be make it to 110. And the last one on this list is James Floyd. This is an old picture here, but he still appears to be in decent health for his age. And I definitely think he's going to make it to 110 and become another supercentenarian. Although he does currently live in Canada, So he does no longer live in the United Kingdom. But anyway, thanks guys for checking out this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope to see all of you guys in my next one. Later.